Okay, so at least the view is not warped. I can see that. It needs a little bit more tweaking. Let's see. And there's a delay. It's a big time delay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there's a big delay, and then this right here is not fitting. Okay. So this, I'm gonna move up. Let me wait till it does it. Alright, it's a full screen. It looks really bad. I'm good. Hey, curly girl. I'm setting on my OBS. As you can see, it's taking me a while to do so. And it still doesn't look right on my end. How you been? So I'm doing this on my computer. I'm not on my phone. I'm looking at it on my phone. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. You should be able to. It's just too much. This thing is driving me up the wall, but I'm not gonna let it control me. I'm just gonna try to adjust it as much as I can so that it can be seen properly. It looks proper. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me see. Yeah, you can hear me. Still in Florida, you got one more day to go. I think. Am I wrong? Okay, so there's the border. This back panel. Alright, let me see what happens. See, I washed the hat. I put it in the dryer in the washer with my clothes the other day. Did a little damage. Well, it cleaned it up. Looks better. I am working on connecting with somebody on Fiverr to have that logo done. I'm going to soon publish the booklet on Amazon, like I said. I watched some videos today about it. And that helped me understand what to do and where and how to do it. So I'm gaining a little bit of ground. I wanted to talk about the PNS, the peripheral nervous system, but I just want to see how this is working for me. So yeah, it looks like there's still some space that needs to be covered in the background, but I am unaware on how to do that. There it is. Let's see if that covers it. Oh, there's not like a preset setting I can just select to scale it, right? It should be a scale selection. But the up and this part right here is not. Okay, let's see. Source projector. I'm not gonna mess with that. Screenshots, scale filtering, area. No, that has nothing to do with it. Let me go back to some more settings. Whoa, transform. Edit transform, rotate 90 degrees, flip. Fit screen, let's see this. I think that worked. I don't know, it just looks weird. It has like there's like a border. It shouldn't have a border. It should fit the whole screen. Stretch the screen. There it is. No, still got a little bit of space. Almost there. Almost there. I'm gonna keep these settings. Order screen, select items, copy. Where was I? Resize output. No, that's not. way too huge. Disable. No. Okay, where are you? Scale filtering, blending mode, blending, high transition, source screen sharpen, source projector, output. I mean, that looks fine. I think it's this one. I think I got it. No, let me minimize this. No. No, that doesn't look good. I am almost getting this right. Hey, Curly Girl, like, share, subscribe. I'm working on everything on the channel. We're gonna get it together. We are gonna make this work. Father God is gonna help us. No, blending mode. Oh no, that's not. Alright, that's fine. I don't care about that. Okay. Preview scaling, scale to window. Okay. Now I'm a little bit too light, but that's okay. This here is just not, it's just not looking good. And it's really slow to it's really slow to respond. There's a huge latency. Maybe I can fix that in the settings as well. It'll work. I just gotta figure it out. Fit the screen, stretch the screen, center to screen. That didn't do anything. I feel like leaving it like that because it's working. But not the way I want, but it's working. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's not fade myself out so much. I don't want to blend too much. Blending mode, do normal. There we go. And then this blending mode is normal. What's this? No. Blending mode. So I'm starting to learn what things are. And I'm beginning to learn how to use this again because I did have it before Father God took everything from me because I wasn't being a good boy. Okay, yeah, there's a big latency. So, oh, here's the stuff that I've been looking at. You can see that there. Oh, let me see. PNS. Let's do that. Alright, it's a little late, so I'm gonna wait for it to show up. There it is. It's just beginning to look so weird. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so peripheral nervous system is a network of nerves that extends from the central nervous system, brain and spinal cord. So your central nervous system is identified as your brain and your spinal cord only. Right, so let's do copy pasta and let's get an image of that. Go open a new tab and paste. Get rid of this my delete key on this board. There it is. Okay. And let's do images. Okay, so this image, let's do this one. Accept whatever. Alright, let me minimize that so y'all can see it. So this is basically your central nervous system. It's your brain and your spinal cord. That's it. So the messages go from your brain to your spinal cord. And these are the areas, the cervical spinal cord, which are these 7 they're not columns, cervicals, right? And then you have the thoracic, tells you what it operates. Then you have the lumbar, also gives you the same information, and the sacral, it tells you what it does. And then this part right here, which is the coccygeal, the tail, right? So this is your CNS, your central nervous system, and your peripheral nervous system is not your central nervous system. So if you can see this as the central nervous system controls most functions of the body and mind. It consists of 2 parts, the brain and the spinal cord. So your central nervous system, to understand that, is only your brain and your spinal cord. Those are the identified sections of your spinal cord so that you can acclimate yourself and understand what is inside of you, right? And how it communicates. And if you learn that, then you will learn how to love your soul, not your role. It will help you heal. And I'm going to show you how to meditate using your own system. So this video has been a long time coming. I've been talking about making this video. But here it is. This is your central nervous system. Okay, so the brain is the center of our thoughts, the interpreter of our external environment, and the origin of control over body movements, like a central computer. It interprets information from your eyes, sight, ears, sound, nose, smell, tongue, taste, and skin touch, as well as from internal organs such as the stomach. The spinal cord is the highway for communication between the body and the brain. When the spinal cord is injured, the exchange of information between the brain and the other parts of the body is disrupted. Alright, we'll just read how does the central nervous system differ from other systems of the body. Most systems and organs of the body control just one function, but the central nervous system does many jobs at the same time. So again, if you understand this and you know how to activate this, and you know how to control the messages being sent back and forth, then you should be good on every aspect, physically, emotionally, mentally, in every sense of the word. You already know, love your soul, not your role, and this is part of reconditioning. I am so let me get some light on my face because it doesn't look like y'all can see me too well. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is definitely delayed. There's a delay option in here, but I'm not gonna use it. Alright, let me see if you can see me. Look, it's still taking its time. I think it's me. Okay, so the central nervous system is better protected than any other organ, system, or organs in the body. Its main line of defense is the bones of the skull and spinal column, which create a hard physical wall to injury. A fluid-filled space below the bones called the syrinx provides shock absorption. Look at the perfect body that you have, that God's created for you, that He put all this stuff in your body so that you can live. Isn't that something? Let's see what this is. So there it is. There's the liquid. That's like a, it says shock absorber juice. Right? And actually, here's the real name. Syringomyelia. Syringomyelia, right? It says, is the development of a fluid-filled cyst within the spinal cord. The cyst, which is sometimes called syrinx, can grow larger over time. When it does, it can damage the spinal cord and cause pain, weakness, and stiffness. This is one of the conditions called Chiari. This condition in which the brain tissue pushes into the spinal canal. Other causes of this, whatever, include spinal cord tumors, spinal injury. So there you go. That's what that is. Alright, it could cause you damage. But it does say here that it does provide shock absorption. Unfortunately, this protection can be a double-edged sword. That's what I was just going to say. When an injury to the central nervous system occurs, the soft tissue of the brain and spinal cord swells, causing pressure because of the confined space. The swelling makes the injury worse unless it is rapidly relieved. Fractured bones can lead to further damage and the possibility of infection. Ugh. And you don't want infection in your spinal cord. That's obvious. Why can't the central nervous system repair itself after injury? Many organs and tissues in the body can recover after injury without intervention. Unfortunately, some cells of the central nervous system are so specialized that they cannot divide and create new cells. As a result, recovery from a brain or spinal cord injury is much more difficult. The complexity of the central nervous system makes the information of the right connections between brains and spinal cord cells very difficult. It is a huge challenge for scientists to recreate the central nervous system that existed before the injury. So say, I would say, take that fluid from each individual when they're born, save it. This way, if something happens, you have an exact copy of those. But they can't reproduce it. I don't know if they can put them in a petri dish or somewhere where they'll survive. So maybe we can look into that too. Cells of the central nervous system. Neurons connect with one another to send and receive messages in the brain and spinal cord. Many neurons working together are possible for every decision made, every emotion or sensation felt, and every action taken. We already talked about these. You know what this means in my central nervous system video. We're trying to study this thing, the peripheral nervous system. So it looks like I got things set up. I'm going to leave these settings because it took me all day to get them right. But I'm going to sign off now. Thank you for joining, Curly Girl. I appreciate you. And soon we will begin, possibly tomorrow, we'll come back to this website. And we'll begin. This brain, spinal cord, we already read that. And the peripheral nervous system, right up here, all these connectors. And this is how you're going to learn how to communicate with the rest of your body. it purposefully. Right, wait a minute, I got two sites open here. What's the deal? That is weird. That is weird now. Okay. Where's that other one at? Here it is. Yeah, it's just working slow. There it is. I'll just read a little bit, but we'll come back to this tomorrow. Possibly. I think we will, because I got this working and I just really want to use it. So the OBS studio took me a while to get here. Okay, so your peripheral nervous system is a part of the nervous system that lies outside your brain and spinal cord. It plays a key role in both sending information from different areas of your body back to your brain, as well as carrying out commands from your brain to various parts of your body. So if you control your brain, you can control various parts of your body and learn how to send those signals to those parts that ail you, to those parts that need some help. Okay, I got rid of that. Right, that's what I want. I want to rescale this again. Yeah, I found where this works. Okay. Alright. All of this stuff just reset itself. Maybe I pressed the button. Yeah, the feed is not good. I'll figure that one out tomorrow. But your peripheral nervous system is everything else that includes nerves that travel from your spinal cord and brain to supply your face and the rest of your body. The term peripheral is from the Greek word that means around or outside the center. And then here you have the functions. So I'm going to let go right now. I'm going to get ready for bed. But remember, we're here. So it's already saved, as you can see here. Can you see? You can't even see the mouse. You should see the mouse. There you go. Yeah, there's a huge delay. So I'm going to sign out. Thank you for joining. Curly Girl, have a good night. Love you so much. We're going to get ready. We're going to get our mind and body back together the way it should be naturally.